with our next pleasantry from another invited guest of ours, and he's our visiting warlord. He's in the person of Tatse Nii Tettey Jijin the second. He's the warlord of Atukpai or Kwabenya traditional area. Our visiting warlord as well is the director of administration for the Nii Tettey Jijin Land Secretariat. Honourable members, as the first warlord visiting us, we are very happy and excited to see the display of our traditional colours. And in due respect, we will now want to listen to our warlord.
Thank you, Mr. Speaker. Mr. Speaker, esteemed guests, honorable delegates, beloved youth leaders, ladies and gentlemen. Mr. Speaker, as we are gathered here today to commemorate the third anniversary of the Youth Impact Parliament, as traditional leader, I'm both honored and privileged to stand before you today as we celebrate the third anniversary of the Youth Parliament. In our rich tapestry of culture and heritage, the youth represents the vibrant thread that is being used to weave the fabric of our society's future. Mr. Speaker, permit me to ask questions. I would like to ask all honorable members here that when you ask yourself, who are you? Or someone asks you, who are you? What is going to be your answer? You're a soil of a land, a particular land, right? Yes. And when my honorable comrade was speaking, he was talking about we not copying what the parliament or what we see as what our politicians are doing in parliament and wherever we find them. My advice here is, we are a son of the soil. And when you ask yourself that question, and when you check where you are coming from, you could see that there are moral values that comes from every particular community or society that you come from. I am a son of the soil of the people of the Ghana state. I speak Ghana region. So what are the moral values that my people teach us? Are we supposed to take LGBTQ? Or not? Is it in correspondence with our culture as Africans? These are things that we are supposed to ask. As we grow, building ourselves, empowering ourselves to be politicians or leaders of our nation, are we going to take what we see, or we are going to bring a new future for Africa? Africa is lacking. I am an artist. And when you learn about prehistoric acts, you will realize that the cavemen were all having the same artifacts in their caves. The Europeans were having the same as Africa. So what happened? What brought the change? Why are they far gone and why is Africa still lacking? I believe it is our personal thinking. Who are we? That should be our question every single day we rise up. What do we want to do for Africa? Not our personal selves. Because when you do it for yourself, it's going to be for yourself alone. But when you rise up and you think and you believe that you are going to help Africa become a better continent, we are all going to make our mother land proud. But this is where we are today. A lady came to my office one day and she was seeking for funds to go to school. And I asked her, what are you going to study? She said, political science. Why are you going to study political science? So that will be rich. How? Because the politicians are rich. And I said, that is it. This is what the youth is learning. They believe if you become a politician, that is the shortest way for you to become rich. But that is not it. You are not a leader to make yourself rich. We the traditional leaders, when we are taking an oath, we take an oath that when you call us in the morning, evening, afternoon, we are going to come. We are not coming because of our personal gain. Because you could be in the room with your wife and your people are calling. Your wife must be left. Whatever you are doing, you are supposed to leave it and attend to your people. Are we growing? Are we empowering ourselves to come and also steal the country? Are we empowering ourselves to also come and steal Africa? Or we are empowering ourselves to come and change the narrative, the story? This is the question I'm asking us all. Mr. Speaker, over the past years, this parliamentary sitting has served as a beacon of hope and a forum for dialogue and a catalyst for positive change. We have witnessed the emergences of youth leaders who are not only passionate about making a difference, but also committed in upholding values that define our communities. In our traditional societies, the wisdom of our elders have always been revived. But let us not forget that it is the energy and enthusiasm of the youth that brings new life into the traditional societies. They are the custodians of our culture, the guardians of our heritage, and the architects of our future. Mr. Speaker, as traditional leaders, it is our duties to provide them with the guidance, monitorship, and support they need to navigate the complexities of this modern world while staying true to their roots. Let's stay true to their roots. Let us share with them the timeless lessons of our ancestors, the values of respect, integrity, and resilience that have sustained us through the ages. But let us not also listen to them. Let us also listen to them, learn from them, and embrace the fresh perspective they bring to the table. For it is their dream, their aspiration, and their value and their vision for the future lies in the seeds of our collective prosperity. Mr. Speaker, as we celebrate this milestone today, let us rededicate ourselves to the noble cause of youth empowerment. Let us create space where their voices are heard, their talents are nurtured, and their dreams are realized. Let us build bridges across generations, fostering a spirit of unity, understanding, and mutual respect. In closing, Mr. Speaker, when you were giving the opening remarks, you said selective SHS, but I will say we should spread it to all SHS because that is going to help us. When from the beginning, we are giving the foundation and the purpose of we becoming leaders of the nation, I believe is going to help us all. So please, let's spread it to all SHS. And I am from the Kwabenya constituency. I've not seen my rep here though. Mr. Speaker, in conclusion, I will say, I want to express my deepest appreciation to all those who have contributed to the success of this youth parliament over the past 3 years. Your dedication, your passion, and your unwavering commitment to your youth inspires us all. We, the traditional leaders, are not also going to leave you, but we are going to support you in spirit and in physical. May we continue to work hand in hand across bridges of tradition and innovation towards a future where our youth can thrive, our communities can flourish, and our heritage can be endured. Thank you.